So can you just pop in the comments if you have a job, and on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you enjoy it? So just say, yes, I have a job, and on a scale of 1 to 10, how much you enjoy it. And hopefully by the end of this session, we're going to find some ways to bring a little bit of love and light into the workplace. You have a job, 5 out of 10, yeah. It's quite normal. Self-employed, yeah, 7. Between jobs, didn't write old. Laura's a 5, or was a 5. And 6 out of 10, Martha. Yeah, definitely an advertisement for being self-employed, eh? Definitely that's, yeah. When we are our own bosses, it does help, yeah. Okay. So I don't want to start properly, but you know, what we could do is we could just unmute yourself and we'll do some quick introductions. Some days 7, some days 4 or 5. Yeah, just quick introduction, say who you are, where you're from, why you're here, what you want to get out of it. Go for it, BJ, because you're unmuted.
All right, cool. Hi, my name's BJ. I'm from West London, Northwest London. I'm self-employed, as I've just written the group. Yeah, I've been self-employed now for about 2 years, and it's had its troubles. I just couldn't work for someone. It was driving me crazy. I was basically working for someone else to achieve their dream, and I want to achieve my own dream. So I'm earning a lot less, but it's also I'm working about 10 times harder with 1/10 of the pay. So it's
it's all that's a really interesting one, isn't it? So it's not necessarily about money, it's just about having passion, and hopefully we'll bring some of that in. Lovely, thank you. Anybody else want to share where they are at, why they're here? Maybe some of you are here because you're interested in the Relaxed Kids. I'm not sure, let's see. Martha, Hugo, Laura, anybody?
Yeah, hi, I'm Martha Mary, and I was self-employed for many years, but suffered with a lot of burnout, was employing other people. So now I'm sort of finding my feet again. And I've got a wealth of experience in working with the fitness industry and well-being. And I currently teach fitness for adults, but I enjoy it, but I feel I would prefer to be working with children, because I feel that we need to focus on the future generations, and I feel that they're going to be more receptive. And I want to start playing in my own life again. I want to bring fun back in. I've done all the adult big business stuff, and it really wore me out. So I'm hoping I can just start again and try and earn an income, but doing something that I love and that I've got the skills to share with others and have some fun doing it. That's what I'm hoping for.
Lovely. I am listening, but I'm trying to find also your workbook. Have you done, the workbook is in Meetup. Has anybody seen the workbook?
No,
so
not yet.
Follow through. Okay, I'm going to get you the list. I'm going to get you this thing now. Anyone else want to? Laura, do you want to share? Oh, why isn't it linking? Should be linking links. Go ahead.
Yeah, so hi everyone. I'm Laura. I'm from Cardiff. A friend recommended this to me because I'm not working at the moment. I've had some health issues. Didn't really enjoy my previous job. Kind of similar to what Martha was saying. Really, was want to kind of do something a bit more joyful, something that's going to help me stay well. I basically kept on going off sick all the time because I had a really stressful job, and it just wasn't helping me. So I wanted to break out of that pattern and sort of take some time out to think about what I really want to do. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to this.
Lovely. Well, I really hope you get something out of it, all of you. So I'm going to share. Does anyone else want to share? Well, I'm just getting you. Do you want to just pitch in really briefly?
So this is not a female-only group, is it? I'm getting a bit
flustered.
No,
not at all. Used to be, and then no. We we do have more women than men, but do you know what? Last time we had 5 boys, teenagers, and they were incredible. I thought they were messing about to start with, but they were amazing. It was like one of those moments I will never forget in history, and they were just amazing. So no, it's for everyone. So don't worry.
I thought this is getting a bit too much. I'm gonna have to leave now.
Oh no, please don't leave. It's like,
no, I won't. I won't. We've got another one in now.
Yeah, there we go. Look.
Sorry, I'm not a boy either.
No, not you. Not you.
Nice to see you, Marnetta.
Hello there.
I haven't seen you for ages.
I know. Hi, Marion.
Oh.
So let's start. I have put the link. I'm just going to unmute you all now, just because it is easier for people. All the noises. There we go. If you're not all muted, there we go. So can you get the link? Don't worry if you haven't. If you've got a piece of paper, that would be great. This is what we're going to be working from. This is the lovely workbook that I've written for you specially. And the first sheet, and as I said, doesn't matter if you haven't got it, you can always download it afterwards. We're going to do the Ikigai, and some of you will have done this before, but honestly, it's always, I love doing it so many times. So has anybody not heard of the Ikigai, or do you know the Ikigai? Not heard of the Ikigai? Yes, no, hands up. Put your hand up, or your virtual hand up if you know it.
No.
You don't know it? No. Good. You don't know. Anyone does know it? Martha, you know it? Oh, Martha's frozen. BJ, have you heard of the Ikigai? Oh, then you are in for a treat. Okay, so what I would like you to do is draw 4 concentric circles. Can you see that? Circle, 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 and the bit in the middle. So a circle in the north, a circle in the south, a circle in the west, and a circle in the east. And they're all linking like that. If you've got the workbook, but it's probably a little bit too late to download it now, but you can do it properly after. You can refer back. Let me share the workbook again, because if anyone has just joined, they won't have got it. So here's the work. Hello, I can't read very well. I can't see it. Venkata?
Yeah, hi.
Hello, hello.
Call me Ben, that's fine. We and Ben.
Perfect. Well, perfect. Is this a Venn diagram even? Is this a Venn diagram? No, it's not, is it? It's like a pie, not even a pie. There is a name for it. It is, there's something I remember from maths.
Yeah, it is a Venn diagram. You
It
can
is
have
a
it.
Venn diagram.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
perfect, Ben. You segued into my Venn diagram perfectly. Thank you for that. Okay, so now I'm going to just turn this light off. There we go. That's better. Look. So see at the top, I'd like you to write in here the things that I'm good at. Just write the words "things I'm good at" in that top one. And that's fine. And then this one, the things I love. So the top one is the things I'm good at, the things I love. The next one is this one across here, the things the world needs. And at the bottom, things I could get paid for. So it's very important that you do it in the right place. Hi, Sue.
Hi,
so we're just
sorry,
doing that's okay. I need you to draw this diagram, this Venn diagram. So Anne at the top, or download the info. I'm going to share it again. If you have a look in the chat, I'm downloading this, and if you can have a look on your phone or something. There. So now, everybody ready? Things I'm good at the top. On the next one down, the things I love. At the bottom, the things I can be paid for. Make sure it's at the bottom. And over here is the things that the world needs. Things I'm good at that the world needs. Okay, so I'd like you to fill in that, and let's start with the first one, the things I'm good at. So maybe just start putting 3 things that you're good at. Three skills or 3 qualities, the things I'm good at. Please shout out if you're stuck. And have you done that? Great. And now on the left-hand side, it will be the things I love, the things you love. So it could, anything that you love, nature, pets, swimming. Yeah. And then on the other side is the things that the world needs. So you've got the things I love, and then on the other side, the things that the world needs. What does the world need? It needs peace. Needs support, maybe. And then at the bottom, what could I get paid for? What could I do that I could get paid for? So that could be teaching, writing, creating, art, gardening, crafting. Okay. Hello, Donna. Thanks for joining. I'm going to share the link in the chat to the pack that you can download. Oh, hang on. No. There we go. Oh, where is it there? It's annoying that I have to keep doing it every time somebody new joins. It doesn't sort of save it from last time. So have a look at that. And we're doing our Ikigai, which is we're finding our reason for being, but you can catch up once you look at the pack, Donna. Lovely to have you here.
Thanks, you.
So now, we've got the things I'm good at and the things I love. And in between, you see this bit here, that's your mission. That's your mission. So I wonder, are there things in, like, what would be in this bit and this bit that would go in your mission? Are there some crossovers? Doesn't matter if they're not. You can think about it. This is not really a 5-minute job. You're going to need longer, but I'm just giving you an overall. We could spend the whole hour on this, to be honest with you, but there's lots more I want to do this evening. And then the thing between what you love and what you could get paid for is your profession. So maybe if you love teaching and you love children and you could get paid for teaching, then that would be your profession, you see? And then speak up. Sorry, say that again. Oh, okay. Right. And then the thing I'm good at and the thing that the world needs is your mission. So what are you good at and what the world needs, that's your mission. And everybody needs a mission in order to feel really happy. I think this is the reason why we don't feel happy at work, because we don't have any purpose. We don't have any mission, any like heart drive to what would you agree? It's like if you're doing like so by doing this, we find our mission, we find our purpose, our passion, and then we can bring that into whatever we're doing once we know it. Okay, so what I'm good at and what the world needs is my mission, and what I can get paid for and what the world needs is my vocation. And I think I missed saying what I'm good at and what things I love is my passion. And then there's this little bit in the middle, which is the ikigai, which is, this is Japanese. This is a Japanese thing. Ikigai is the reason for being, why I'm here. And it might be that in the middle of all these things, in the middle of your passion, your mission, your vocation, and your profession, is that nub, that key, that heart of why I'm here. And if we can find that, if we can find our ikigai in life, we can lead a really happy, purposeful life. So that's why this is a really, really good diagram. So really do, if you can, download the workbook I've created and print it off, or go on Google and make a screenshot of an ikigai, or screenshot this one. Yeah. Does that all make sense? Is anyone not sure? Yes, Ben, excellent. Lots of, one that I was going to say lots of thumbs up. That's a bit dramatic. One thumb was up. Okay, so has anyone worked out in this short time, I don't know how long, minutes, their ikigai? Does anyone know their ikigai from this? Or you need more time?
Yeah,
Then,
I mean, I need more time, sorry.
of course.
I had shorted some of the things, but I need some more time.
Honestly, you could spend a day on this. Like, take yourself out somewhere, go to a lovely park, or sit by the river, and just really ponder for a whole day on what is your passion, your mission, your profession, and your vocation. And in the middle will be your reason for being here. Yeah. Anybody else want to quit? Yeah, teaching, sharing about health. Yes, Martha, beautiful. Anybody else?
Yeah, I think for me, the job I have, I've been working hard at and trying to get better at it, but I'm not really been enjoying it. And I've watched people around me that work with passion and they work hard and put everything into it. I'm not saying I haven't worked hard and put into it, but I'm not getting the same out of it. So over the past couple of weeks, I've been trying to figure out what it is I want. And for me, I thought it was out of reach. So I've not gone there. But it's only the past couple of weeks that I've decided, right, I've got to change now. And actually, it's so interesting and really wonderful that this is the first exercise, because it really has just completely convinced me that I was right and I am got to change that path.
That's amazing.
Really pleased. Yeah.
Fantastic. So if it's given you that, you had your money's worth. Brilliant. Fantastic. Okay, so now the next thing on this page is my superpowers. What are your superpowers? What are your superpowers? What are your qualities that you bring to your work? So just write down your superpower. And while you're doing that, listen to this amazing quote by Steve Jobs. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. So important. And that's going back to, I can't remember who said it, just didn't enjoy life, didn't enjoy their job. And you don't want to do great work when you don't love it. So, but once we find our ikigai, Steve Jobs absolutely knew his ikigai. He knew what he could get paid for, what he was good at, it all came together. And all these people who were really, really just go for it, and they're entrepreneurs, and they know exactly what they're good at, what the world needs, what people are prepared to pay for, and what was the last one? And what they love, and they just put it all together and they go, spot, that's it, that's what I need to do. So what are your superpowers? Do you want to write a couple of superpowers? What are your superpowers? Are you friendly? Are you joyful? Are you thoughtful? Are you kind? Let's fill the chat with some of your superpowers. And I honestly, because I work with children and we teach them how to be filled with superpowers, they find it easier. Adults, we find it incredibly difficult to say, especially the English or those brought up in England, we find it difficult to say good things about ourselves. And this is why I'm teaching children this from a young age, because it's so important in terms of self-respect. So we're not bragging here. We are having self-respect that we, this is what I'm good at. So anybody want to share what they are good at? What are your superpowers? Seen anybody yet? Come on, somebody be.
I mean,
go on then.
The major superpower, like I'm very sincere person, at work. I do get some feedback because of my sincerity.
Lovely. Sincerity, great.
Some people does not like it, some people like it, and then I'm like a bit of flexible, good in communication. I give chance to everyone, I don't be harsh or being in anything, like respectful. Yeah.
Thank you. Amazing. Thank you. Now, we've got friendly, caring, good talker, good listener, ability to build a rapport with everyone, creative, teaching, kind, considerate, good listener, caring, creative, listen well, understanding. Now, BJ, you put, I'm good at being anxious. I see what you're saying there, but a positive superpower. I can see, that's fine, but just try and spin it somehow. Yeah, just for this exercise, have a think and see, look at your qualities. What are your qualities? So you're good at being anxious. So which are you patient? Are you resilient? Maybe that's the one. So have a think. I'm not going to put words into you. Right. Okay. Now I'm going to, so now something that a friend of mine did 30 years ago, because I've been, and Helen is tenacious, lovely, committed and keen to learn and bringing people out of hiding and finding their best qualities. I love that, Sue. Seeing patterns, that's a great superpower. Really amazing, Christine. Visualization, patience in helping others and gain more knowledge. I love the seeing patterns one. Yeah, that's quite deep. Okay, so as I said, I've been on a spiritual path since I was 12. And so I've been surrounded by people doing this sort of thing, not saying that this is spiritual, but more things that are rare with qualities, etc., etc. And when I was young, I had a friend who was a teacher, and what she did, it was so amazing. I was blown away. She had lots of cardigans and they were all different colors, and she sewed in the tag a different quality in each cardigan. Isn't that so lovely? So she would put on that cardigan of that quality and feel that quality each day, and that inspired me to write the Pants of Peace book for children, in the idea that they put on their pants of peace, and they that stays with them all day. So they go to the cupboard and they put it on. So the next picture is this. Can you see? We've got some t-shirts here. Should have done cardigans. And I'd like you to just, you haven't got the t-shirts there unless you have. So just draw maybe 7 days, 5 days. Let's do 5 days or 7 days. One for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and if you want, Saturday and Sunday to put into your dressing gown or your lounge wear or whatever you wear, or your bikini, hopefully this week, or shorts. So I'd like you to, like on Monday, I am going to wear this quality. I am going to show secretly this quality in my work. On Tuesday, do you want me to give you some ideas? You could have joy, could be smile, could be still, patient, resilient, tolerant, kind, thoughtful, sweet, gentle, powerful, listener. Yeah. So and also have a think, you know, what if you do have a timetable where you on Mondays you have to do a certain job that you absolutely hate, then bring in something that's going to bring more joy or creativity. And then what would you like to do on Saturday and Sunday? Do you want to bring more relaxation in? Do you want to relax? What do you want to bring to your family? So what will you be wearing on the inside of your shirt on those days? And would anyone like to write in the comments or share, like do a quick sort of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or just say a couple? Put the comments over there. Anybody want to share? Donna, do you want to share? Okay, Monday morning, early morning, smile on a Monday, Saturday relax, fearless, resilient, fighter, determined, proud, kind, strong. Love that. There's a real energy and a talking of patterns. There's a pattern to, you know, fearless, resilient, fighter, determined. I love that. Monday would be strength and perseverance. It's a long day. Oh, bravery, initiative, organized, compassion. Sunday, memories, lovely, or nature could be. Saturday, archery, play tennis. So yeah, so Saturday could be Saturday could be, the word could be fun. Oh, there you go. And Sue is choosing fun for Saturday. And you know, even like if you live on your own and you decide, like maybe if you live, you know, many of us live on our own and it can be incredibly lonely, and still make Saturday a fun day and Sunday a relaxed day. Sunday originally was the day of relaxation. So Christine's here: bravery, perseverance, joy, patience, energetic, excitement, and then on Sunday, calm. I love that. So you're building, and then, so you're not at work currently, Donna. That's fine. You can still do it at home. Absolutely. Still, and you know, I dare you to even get a pen and put it in some of your clothes. So, or do it with the children as well. It's a really great thing to do. Go ahead, speak.
I think of what's maybe been off. I think that when you said there about Monday to Friday to fit it in with work, for the first time I realised that I've actually let work come out of my mind. So I'm a nurse, working with special needs, but it was interesting to see how I didn't have something for Monday to Friday, and at the minute I know I'm relaxed. So it's interesting.
Isn't it funny? All this is why it's so great to do these little exercises for ourselves. I think, and doing it together, because then you know, other people will say things and think, yeah, I that's me as well.
Yeah.
So it is always good to do. I'm just going to, are you all muted here now? Yeah. So anybody else? I think I saw somebody else write something. Okay, so when you're done, anyone else want to say anything? Confident, friendly, considerate, open to receive, fun, family time, calm and grateful. Beautiful. And that's just, I mean, who wouldn't want that week? What a lovely, all of them. It's like, this is such a lovely, creative, fun way of seeing your week. And if you put it in your diary, if you make a commitment, or when you wake up, you think, okay, today is going to be the day of, you know, confidence. Today is the day of, I'm going to be friendly. Everyone I see, I'm going to smile. Super. Now, moving on to what I've just said about waking up and making a commitment, this is now what we're going to do with this picture here with the eye, the magic eye. And the Dalai Lama said, just one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. Have you had the experience of that? You know, you wake up in a negative state and that can continue. Yeah. Mine, great, you're going to adopt the concept. Fantastic. Okay, so what we're going to do is with this lovely eye, I want you to write down let me just think. How to put this. How you're going to, so it's Monday morning and it's like, oh, you know, it's like, oh God, it's morning. It's like, oh, another week. How can I wake up and see the world in a different way? And what could I do in the morning just before, you know, even something that's only going to take 2 minutes, that's just going to make you feel better before you start the day. A couple of stretches, you know, 1 minute of breathing. It doesn't have to be a big thing, but there are certain things that we can do that we know make us feel better. And when we do them, I'm speaking for myself, I go, why do I not do this every day? But when we're in the downward spiral, we just don't want to do anything. So what things could you do? Create like a little emergency toolkit pack for yourself of things like breathing for 30 seconds. Anybody got any ideas? You can write them down. Oh, Sue, count backwards from 100 to 0 before getting out of bed. Do you do that, or is it something you would like to do?
I do it every morning. I count backwards to get myself in the meditation feel. Then if I feel a thought of anxiety or worry, I'll ask myself why. And then I'll tune into, is it worth feeling like that? Is it something I can fix? If not, then change the thought process to something positive. And then I'll do some exercises, stretching, and then I engage my core and do power thoughts. And then it brings me a really good day.
Fantastic. Beautiful.
Do that every morning.
You know, that's a great anxiety exercise. So that I think there might be someone in the group who will adopt that. Hey? So I love how, you know, groups can share and give ideas, and this is why it's so great. I love doing these workshops. Going for a sprint and then a freezing shower. You are hardcore. Oh my goodness, yeah. In the winter last year, I couldn't do it this year. I had a little paddling pool in the garden and I did a cold water dip every single day. I even cracked the ice this much in January or February, and it's like, and now I couldn't even get in 2 days ago. It was so cold and it was like 14 degrees. So that sounds great. A small walk, yeah. Achieve something like a run, yeah. Dress to feel happy, that's lovely. Put on something, you know, something bright and colourful. Colours make a big difference too, yeah. So yeah, so just a few things. And then, you know, yeah, so what could your morning routine be? So like Sue has her morning routine. Is there something you could do that like when you're making a cup of tea, could you do a few stretches by the kitchen sink, some squats, or against the wall, or running on the spot, or affirmations when brushing your teeth, anything just to change the mindset. When we used to walk to school, my sister and I, it was such a long way, and so what we would do is we had this little rhythm. I don't know if anyone knows this, and you'd start on your left foot and you go, hang on, and you start on your right foot. I left, I took a good job on my left, I left before, I thought it was right, I left, and we and it would get, you know, we did it for an hour. I left, I took a good job on my left, I left before, I thought it was right, I left, and we did it faster and faster and faster, and we got to school and we were so happy. And actually that works really well with the job, whether you're going to leave your job or keep it. But you know, something like that, or some happy little rhyme, or sing, put headphones in. Music is great. So yeah, I'd like to ask you now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel with these little tools? Do you feel about going to work? How, if you had that number before, a 5 or a 6, how do you think you could potentially, your life at work could potentially be? That's a very long question, but I think that's the best way I can say it. How do you see? I'm not going to try and say it again. You know exactly what I mean. So give it a number. Using these exercises, how do you, would you like your, a what? Was that a 4? 8 to 10, Martha, you've got it. Great. A 10, wow, I mean, amazing. Yeah. Even if it's gone up just one level, one little thing. I think this is a lot of this is to do for Yen, a lot of Ven, sorry, my eyesight, I can't, it looked like a white, and you've changed your name. Confuse me. A lot of this is about raising our vibration, because you know, often when we go into the downward spiral, the dumps, we go into that, we sort of like feel really low, and then we emit a vibration. Our energy is quite low. And so all these exercises that I'm doing with you, the affirmations, the walking, the moving, the breathing, even getting cold water, is helping raise your energy, raising your vibration. Yeah, great, Marion. Doesn't matter about numbers. Even if you feel a little bit more positive, that's all I'm interested in. Even if you just go away and you have a better sleep tonight and you feel a little bit better, that will have made my day. That's why I'm doing this. So that's great. Right, and then the last exercise I'd like to do with you is, this is a really lovely thing. Oh, let me just read this. I gave it a 4 because at work I've got to handle many physical. I understand that. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Yeah. Good at morning routine, really jump starts the day. How do you deal with energy vampires though? I do the work just to have someone suck the life out of you. Yeah. Okay, well, there is such a, I mean, energy vampires is a thing. When you know those people who just like suck up all your, I love this fantastic quote. What is it that someone says, oh, I feel so much better now I've been with you, and you've got such lovely energy, and then in the mind the person's going, yeah, because you've just taken it all. You know, you can protect, you can put a protection around you. I'm not really into all the sort of psychic protection as much, but I know that it does work and people do it. You can just imagine that you're going to work and you're putting yourself in a lovely bubble, and that you can give it a color and you can feel protected in this bubble, and anything that comes to you, it bounces off the bubble. We say this to the children. I think it was in one of the meditations that I wrote, but adults can do it as well. Or you can almost like, it's like there's a thing like with a mirror, and if you're mirroring back their negativity, so they get it straight back like a boomerang. So that will be helpful. I hope that helps. And just keep topping up. Don't engage. Getting into gossip is a key thing that will bring down our energy. Getting into gossip. It's fun at the time, but it will bring down your vibration. Absolutely. So stay in the positive. If someone wants to talk to you at lunchtime, do something else, and go for a run, or do something, listen to music that's going to get you out of being in a low energy state. So, but this is a really lovely thing that we can do now. The last exercise will be, and you can play this in your mind or on paper every day. Wouldn't it be lovely if? So I'd like you to future plan your day. So wouldn't it be lovely if I got to work and everybody was really happy? So you just put in your dream day, and it doesn't matter if you don't believe it's going to happen, just put it in. Wouldn't it be lovely if I get to, at lunchtime, I have this delicious salad? Wouldn't it be lovely if I go to work and the sun is shining on my way to work and I smile at the bus driver? Wouldn't it be lovely if, etc., etc.? So maybe you could all write one thing down in the group of what you could put down, because this is definitely an exercise that you'll do before work. Wouldn't it be lovely if? And you can do this with the children as well. So you can do it before you go on holiday. Wouldn't it be lovely? And you see what you're doing with this, it goes back to raising vibration. When we get into a negative state, negative things tend to happen to us. When they say it comes in threes, you go, oh yeah, well, I expected that. Well, we sort of bring it on ourselves in a way, not always, but So if by being positive and in a positive state, we are attracting more of the same. So has anyone got something you want to write? Wouldn't it be lovely if I had the most delicious cup of coffee from my favorite coffee shop, and I felt really relaxed and ready for a really amazing day? Wouldn't it be lovely if my boss gave me a pay rise? Wouldn't it be lovely if I had this amazing idea? And you can see, just by saying it, there's like a good energy to it. And you can literally future, what's the word? Future-proof? Future something. Wouldn't it be lovely if I could be excited to get to work with a schedule of fun, motivational activities, lots of money still coming in? Yes. Wouldn't it be lovely if I slept well? Yes, yes, yes. And got feeling focused and ready to live my day with purpose? Yeah. And going back to your ikigai, wouldn't it be lovely if I could get paid for doing the things that I love? Wouldn't it be lovely if I could bring more peace and joy into my work? Wouldn't it be lovely? So go back to that ikigai and bring that into this exercise. Yeah. Wouldn't it be lovely if I could find a new job that brings me joy and pays the bills? Yes, Laura. Beautiful, beautiful. So if your energy vibration was on a 1 would be very, very low, and a 10 would be super high, at this moment, how do you feel after just doing 45 minutes of quite nice high vibe exercises? Just put a number. Wouldn't it be lovely if my manager comes to me, hugs me, and compliments me about my performance? Yes. Look at that. 8, 7, 10, 9. Oh, I'm getting chills. I feel an 11. Personally, I feel I feel an 11, just 10, 7, amazing. And I know not all of you are into numbers, so don't worry about it. I can't remember who wasn't into numbers, doesn't matter at all. But we have to admit, those numbers are pretty high. So very, very good. And can you write down one word to describe how you feel at the moment? Hopeful. Hopeful too. Hopeful. You wrote it at the same time. Optimistic, positive, hopeful. I like hopeful. It feels extremely happy, lovely, positive. Yeah. I'm pleased you came. Good. Fantastic. And we're coming into summer now. So summer, we really are coming into summer, thank goodness, because you can see like how this rain and cold weather has really affected everybody, but we need to just keep our energy up and not just be happy when it's sunny. Because you have a positive energy, we can reflect. Absolutely. Yeah. Super. Right. Now, thank you, everyone. I would like to now just move on to this next part of this workshop, which is, I wanted to talk, oh, hang on a minute. Just a minute. I want to get these. I wanted just to talk about the Relaxed Kids training. So I'd just like to know who was interested in that and starting your business as a Relaxed Kids coach. And I'm going to share all the links for you here. And then if you can just let me know who's interested, or I'm sending that to, I need to send it to all of you. Meeting group chat. Yeah. Okay, so there are the links. And if you're not going to stay on, but you're a parent, you can still take the free pack for kids. There's a lovely bumper pack with some exercises for children and the free magazine as well. That would be useful for you. So, or pass it on if you know somebody who, you know, a parent that may be struggling and they need something to help their anxious children. Very welcome for you to share that. You can stay on or you can go if you like. But now I'm going to just spend 10-15 minutes talking about the Relaxed Kids training and the cohort training that I'm going to be running from next week. So, but in the meantime, for everyone who has enjoyed this, thank you very much for coming. And next month, what's the theme next month? I can't remember. There's one in July. It's a good one, but I can't remember. So have a look on the okay, Martha, I'll come to that. Have a look on the meetup. And also, is it next week? Oh yeah, next week I'm doing a creative art session. Have a look in the group, and that's 30 minutes. If you need a bit of anxiety relief, if you need some positive art relaxation for half an hour, come and join me. It's always just joyful being with everyone. So bye everyone who is not staying, and thanks Helen, thank you very much. And do stay if you're interested in the training, which is us lot. And even if you're just staying, don't worry, I'm not gonna, you don't have to be interested. Right, okay, so pleasure Kimberly, pleasure. So just remind me, out of who is here, who have I spoken to already about the training, or who's just heard about it for the first time? Can you just pop that in the Laura, your first time? Okay.
Yeah, first time.
Your first time, okay. And Sue, your first time. Okay, right, I'm just going to get to it. Okay, normally I tell people that I'm talking about it and they already know about the training and they've signed up for the info pack and they just want to ask some questions. So I'm just going to tell you really super briefly. I won't take up your time, especially as you're probably not interested. But just a quick overview. I run Relax Kids. It was the UK's first company in England and the world to do meditation, mindfulness, mental health for children. And this was way, way before anyone saw that there was a problem in 1990. And I went on Dragon's Den and I was laughed out of Dragon's Den, but still carried on. So I created books and CDs and classes for children using this really unique 7-step program to helping them relax. And so what I have been doing for the last 20 years now is running a training program where we have franchisees, licensees, let's say, because a franchise sounds really, big and hefty. It's not quite like that. We have coaches who run their own business. Some are extremely successful. And yeah, they would. Yes, Marion, they really would. They did not get it at the time, Dragons. You can watch it actually on YouTube. It is quite funny. Or have a look on the Relax Kids website on the homepage. You can see the link. Yes, so the coaches run their own classes. And talking of love your job, this is why I called it the workshop Love Your Job, because that's one of the things they say every single day. I just love my job. I cannot believe I am being paid to go into school or run classes doing this. The children are transforming before my very eyes and it's amazing. So I just wanted to explain that and then be here if anyone had any questions about the training. I'm doing a cohort training. It is an online training program that you do in your own time. You can have 6 months to do it, but you can do it in a weekend or 2 weeks or 2 months. But the cohort is a new thing we're doing where I'm adding extra Zooms so you can connect with me and I can answer questions and problems and issues. And but you have everything you possibly could need. I mean, it might not be you, it might be somebody that you know, you think, oh, they'd be so good at this. So please take a copy of all the links and pass it on to somebody, because you just never know how these things work. Yeah, you might know a cousin or something and you just say, yeah, they're in between jobs, or they use a lot of teachers actually who are a bit sick of work and they still want to do things for children. A lot of teachers are signed up as coaches. So does anyone have any questions? Laura, do you have any questions? Sue, Marion, do you have any questions?
I just wondered if there's a way of us downloading these once you've gone, so we don't lose them, the links and that. I'm just wondering how I can copy
Can you
them.
cut and paste them?
I'm just trying to figure out where to paste them to at the moment. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe paste it to someone. And is there a charge? Yes, there is a charge. I'm afraid I can't do it for free. I mean, it is so cheap compared to what you get, but it will come across as expensive. It just depends on how you see it. It's we've reduced it. It's $9.97 at the moment. That's for the training, but that is to be a coach. You get so much for that. You basically get a new job for that, and some of our coaches, I have got coaches who are earning that per week, or at least 400 a week. Takes a little bit of time, as with any business, but yeah, but have a look into it, download all the things if you're interested. Any other questions?
Can I ask, so how do you earn money from it, please? If you don't mind me asking, sorry about that.
No, it's a very good question. It's really important. So what our coaches do, so what we do is I give everybody the tools they need to run the classes and give them all the programs, all the lesson plans, and then they can either set up, there are 10 different classes they can run, so they could set up community classes, and or they could go into brownies, youth centres, schools, do workshops for adults, so run sessions to help parents relax, manage their stress and anxiety, well-being sessions for teachers, even take it into the corporate sector. Some of them are doing so well-being sessions. But the thing is, it's the system that I've created is really, really unique, and it really, really works. And so, but it works with all ages. I know that was a question. So even down to 2.5, up to adults, and then some coaches take it into daycare homes, care home centres. We do relax seniors, and it's just like so lovely. So we use a whole variety of relaxation tools, and we take children from a high energy to a low energy using the 7 steps. Move, play, stretch, feel, breathe, believe, relax. So if you download the pack, you'll see everything there. You'll see all the things that you get. There's a portal with everything you could possibly need, like 20 years of creation. Yeah. So yeah, all ages. We have chill skills for the teenagers. Some people take it into brownies, guides. I mentioned youth centres, cubs. I've got one coach working with the police system and the youth justice system, helping reduce knife crime. Yeah. And the teens are just getting it. They're just like, oh, wow, yeah, I get this. It's amazing. Yeah. So go and have a look at the training page on Facebook, and you can just scroll down and see some stories and see what other coaches are doing. And, it's just, I don't think talk about vision, I didn't really have an idea of what I was doing, that it would grow to this. I literally thought I was just making a few CDs, and I was running some classes in my living room in my flat in London when I was living there. Just had 4 children, and it just grew and grew from there. When people started asking for classes in Cornwall and Scotland in 2003, and then in 2005 I started training. Yeah. And so to date I've trained over 6,000 coaches from 52 countries. Again, I have not advertised. This has all been word of mouth, because it works. And I think when something works, so even if you don't train to be a coach, look it up, because you might be able to help someone. You might know someone, a parent whose child needs relaxing, and there'll be a coach in the area. So, I'm not saying you have to come and train with me, but it's just good to know. Yeah.
But can I ask, to go into a school or a youth club, wouldn't you need to, excuse the way I speak, I'm so sorry, but wouldn't one need to be qualified to go into a school, or even be, what's that? Is it DBS?
Oh, yeah.
Would need reference?
No, there's brilliant questions. So to get certified, you'd need to become a certified Relax Kids coach. And to get certified, you'd need to do 4 lesson plans and do 4 trial classes, and then send in your DBS police check. You need your insurance, you'd need first aid, and your safeguarding course, which is £25 online with the NSPCC. So that would be, you would be certified Relax Kids coach. We have had people who, some of our coaches are teachers, yes, so they're already qualified in a teacher role. Maybe some would be nurses, some would come from teaching adults. I'm just trying to think. I mean, we've had so many different, maybe some yoga teachers or massage therapists, but we've had people who have had no experience. And I'm thinking of one of our most successful coaches. She worked for the civil service. I'll mention that, Marion. She worked for the civil service in London 10 years ago, 11 years ago now, and she had no experience with children. And she found out about Relax Kids, and she kept asking me these questions. She said, it just seems too good to be true. There's got to be a trick. There's got to be a trick. And she said afterwards, she downloaded the pack 27 times. And finally, I didn't convince her, because that's not what I do. I said, well, this is it. There really isn't a trick to it. This is what we offer you for this amount of money. And it is amazing. And so she trained. And afterwards, she said, I am so sorry that I doubted. I feel so ashamed, because it's even better than what I thought it, you were saying. So that, now she was a civil servant. She had no training with children. And now she's been doing it for 10 years, but she is booked out until the end of 2025 in schools. Yeah, amazing. Yeah.
So can I just ask,
yeah.
Sorry, I'm asking so many questions.
No,
so,
that's what this is for.
Yeah. So are the schools approaching her, or is she going to the schools offering a service?
It's a mixture. Well, now, yeah, it's a mixture. Initially, you have to go out there and you have to get known in the area. And then now she's known through the council, through the schools. They ask her and they want her back.
Right. And does it help that she was a teacher previous? Did you
She
say
wasn't? She wasn't. No, she was a civil servant.
Civil servant. Right.
Okay. This is why she's just such an amazing. And I wanted her to come and join tonight, but she wasn't. And Tash was going to join, another coach in Birmingham, but she wasn't free. She's gone to the cinema.
And one last question, if you don't mind. Sorry, for so many questions.
Please don't say sorry.
Yes, sorry. I've got this. I don't know what it is, but every other word from my mouth is a sorry. I really don't understand why I do that. So please forgive me. But one of the questions I wanted to ask is, it's quite costly for if you're not in that financial position. And obviously it takes time to go through the courses. All right, 7 weeks isn't much, but still time. Are your courses accredited with any bodies, professional bodies?
Yeah,
once you've done it, you've got that as it's recognisable.
Yeah, we are currently, we've got some accreditation, I can't remember what it is, but we're now currently going through our CPD accreditation. Yeah, we're going through that at the moment. But honestly, I mean, it is amazing for if you go and have a look at the website, you'll get a sense of what we do. And I think, like, I have never up until this day gone down the whole accreditation and all that, because for me it's been about, if something's good, it will stand the test of time. Does that make sense? And
yeah,
it's like sometimes you can get some rubbishy little courses and they get accredited, and but we are going to do it, because that's what the world wants. But we're doing it hopefully this summer. Yeah.
No, you
and Tony, I'm going to answer another question about the money. We have just recently, thank you for reminding me, we've just recently added before we did a thing where you could do a payment plan, but you had to pay in full before you can do the course. So it might be a year before you can do the course. Some people did that, but now we're doing a direct debit, so you can pay £97 a month over 12 months. Yeah, so it's an option for everyone who's here. Yeah.
Right, okay. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. I'll give someone else an opportunity. Sorry.
No, stop it. We need a sorry box, a sorry swear box for you.
Yes, you know what? That is needed. I'm going to actually do one myself. Actually, I'll get a lot of
you'll
money
pay for a holiday in no time, Tony.
In fact, I could pay for the course in no time.
There you go. Do it.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure. Anyone else? Marion, Laura, Sue, did you have a question before we finish?
Yeah, so you said it's starting next week.
Yes.
Are you do you actually take the course on, or how do you mean it's starting? Sorry.
Okay, sorry. So when you do the course, the 24 modules online in your own time.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're going to have 4 Zooms with me, and one will be with Sarah. That'll be the what's next. So 3 with me to really check in, see how you're doing. And they're going to be like the 27th of June, like the introduction. And then let's say mid-July, early August sort of time, and then end of August. Just for an hour in the evening. And also we'll put you in a WhatsApp group. So you've got like and a Facebook group. So you've got it's a cohort. So you've got people to bounce off ideas. Yeah.
That's good. So maybe it might, for me personally, if I started looking and researching and going through the course, then probably maybe end of July, August would be the time when I would probably have
yes.
that.
So say, for example, if you wanted to join the cohort, you could always join the cohort and not start training until the end of August. You don't have to, like some people have joined the cohort and they've already done the training early June because they paid, but they want to still join the calls. So you could join the calls, or you could even watch the videos after. So, but it's just that little extra support. And then once you've trained and you're certified in license, then you go in a bigger Facebook group with all the coaches, and they're so supportive. And you know, if you've got a problem, you need advice, because you've got all these coaches who've done it before you, and it can be done. What area are you, Sue?
I'm kind of good area actually, because I'm kind of in between Wolverhampton, Stafford, Telford, Birmingham. So I'm kind of right in central. It's half an hour to get to it.
Are you anywhere near Nuneaton?
I'm not sure. I'd have to.
Well, I'm telling you, the coaches in the West Midlands. I'm from West Midlands. I'm from Birmingham originally, and the coaches in the West Midlands are brilliant. And Tasha, who was going to join, she's Nuneaton. She said we just need more coaches in this area. She's in the West Midlands.
Yeah.
So yeah, some areas just seem to be, because it's almost like when there are more coaches, it creates a bit of a buzz.
Yeah.
And then more schools want it.
And for me, that's how I kind of prefer to work, because I don't mind doing my own bit, but you know, when you've got support and then you bounce off somebody else.
Yes.
I'm not saying that I'm no good at it, because I don't think it's very positive, but I do struggle with being a leader. So I think having groups to bounce off, so you naturally, you know.
Yeah.
And I think
that's fine. I mean, not everybody is a leader, and that's absolutely fine. Or it might be just a confidence thing.
Yeah, it's confidence.
And you'll find by doing this, and maybe if you've always had a job, and this is have you been self-employed before?
I have. I have, but I never. I kept it small, and I was never big enough to say I can make this big or I can do more. And if it started going well, I would rein it in. And that's obviously of course. But that's what I certainly want to improve on. But what my positives are is I've always been a good sideman. So I'm always very supportive. I kind of do all the groundwork, the supporting for somebody else. But I'm finding now I want to be that person that leads. I want to be doing it for myself. Do you know what I mean? As opposed to doing it for somebody else.
And, did you not mention that you do things for adults? So
fitness,
wasn't it?
Sorry?
Was it fitness?
No. I've qualified and do most of my work with horses, but I do natural horsemanship and working with horses and horse whispering and that kind of thing. But at the moment I'm doing RDA, riding for the disabled. And so we've got a lot of children that are with I can't remember this, the NHCPC thingy.
NSPC.
No, it's when they've got the special grant and aiming high, and
Oh, okay,
and we
yeah,
have
I
a lot
don't
of
know.
children. Sorry, I'm quite new to it with children. And I found myself the other day teaching one of the horses was really picking up and doing stuff. And I kind of said to the girl, and everyone panicking, I just said to the girl, I ignored everybody else, and I just put my hand on her arm and just said, just breathe. And instantly the horse came right down, and nobody could really see what I was doing. But for me, it was just quite natural to do that.
Amazing.
So of course,
Well,
hearing this is like, actually, this is something I want to
I
start.
mean, this is, well, because this is all about self-regulation for children. And, you know, I think there could be something really interesting in linking, because the other thing is we're very happy for people to link. In fact, go back to the Ikigai, you know, what do you
Well,
love?
this is why I'm so excited. Yeah.
Sort of like, you know, link your horses and Relax Kids.
It'd
and
be
bring
amazing.
it together. I mean, I'm getting
I know, my hair's
It's
sticking
like,
up
oh,
as well.
gosh, no.
It's so true, because when I sit in work, I'm good at my job, but there's no passion. And I see all these people around me excited to get to work and do all this. I think there's something wrong with me, but my heart is
Haven't found
with
your thing
animals.
yet.
And
Yeah,
I know I resigned to the fact that there's no point because there's no money in it. And of course, and that's where with this, incorporating something new and everything, the whole picture, I think this could go really well. So I'm quite excited.
Yeah. And honestly, people that do that and they have their own spin, because I don't want all the coaches just to be a carbon copy of me or another coach. We want you all to be different.
Yeah.
And this is what, you know, this is a lovely program that you do need to stick to the 7 program if you're doing the Relax Kids, but you want to anyway, because it works.
Yeah.
So yeah. So thank you, Sue. Anybody else got a last question or want to say how it might fit in with them, or they're interested or not interested? I don't mind. You know, it's just and Sue, if you wouldn't mind, can you Sue, could you direct message me your email and then I'll get the pack sent over? If you send it by direct message, then it's just and you could send
if I reply to the email that you've been sending all our
okay.
Right, did you say, or where do you want me to
No, I meant on here, and then I'll just
just put my email address on there, yeah.
But just make sure it's direct for me. Just send it to Relax Kids.
I see. Relax Kids. Yeah.
And then put your text as well, your mobile, and then I've got lovely. Because then I can send you the info pack and all the other things. Anybody else want to say anything last? How do you feel? Just unmute yourself. Oh, Marion, you want to say something? Hello.
Did you have anyone who's already doing this kind of thing in care homes that you might be able to link me up with, so I can just talk to them about their experiences in it?
Are you on the Facebook page, or on the Relax Kids training page on Facebook?
Possibly not. I might need to rejoin it because it might be I was on under a different name. So I think that's probably quite likely. Yeah,
that's no problem. So I'm just going to
need to rejoin. If that's a good idea. If I rejoin that now.
I'm just thinking. You've just got me there. I don't know who. I'm going to have to find out.
Yeah. So at the moment, I'm thinking I go and singing care homes. But sometimes I wonder about doing something else, like while I'm in there. So, you know, you could kind of say, right, we're going to do, later I'll be singing some Elvis, but if anyone wants to come half an hour earlier, you know, and when we do some of the, you know, all the different bits, that'd be really good.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. Honestly, it's just incredible. And again, this happened from Nicola, but she's not doing it. She's not Relax Kids anymore. I think she's doing something else. She's gone full time into care home. But she was a Relax Kids coach, and then so I'm trying to get Sue's thing at the same time, and she went into care homes. She started doing it with the children, with the residents there, and they absolutely loved it. And so then she wrote this little manual for other coaches to do it, and we called it Relax Seniors. And just to see them playing with the feathers and doing all the things that the children, and you know, like they've never done affirmations in their whole life, and to get them looking in the mirror and saying I'm special at the end of their life, just amazing, absolutely amazing. So we opened it up to all the coaches.
Oh, that's so cool.
Laura,
so you say you've got her name, or sorry?
No, I need to. No, I can't give you her name, but I
No,
know
that's fine.
there are a couple of others who have done it recently. So I'll do
On
some
the, I
research.
had a look up on the Facebook. There's one which is there's the Relaxed Kids training courses that's got
Yeah.
about 6,500 members, and then there's a smaller one that is the Relaxed
one.
Kids in Charge Up online training.
Yeah, no, that's once.
about
So
600.
once you're on the training, you'll go to the online training. So do the one with 6,500 people.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I've just clicked join
Lovely.
there. Oh, brilliant.
Laura, thank you. And if you need, just download the. Sorry, just take everybody. If you need any of the things in the chat, I've put all the things. Just scroll up. They're all there. Oh, I don't know why World Book Day's there. Oh, that's the work. No, that's the workbook. See my eyesight. So yeah, you've got videos as well. Sue, you might want to have a look at the videos. I've recently recorded all the questions that people might have about the training, so that might be useful for you. Yeah.
Sorry, I think it was Sue who asked the question. How do we get all these links? So
right, Tony, do you want to? Are you happy to? I mean, you can either put your finger on the. Hang on, I'm gonna share them for you again. Hang on, wait a minute. Oh, don't sending them to Sue. I need to send them to everyone. Sorry, everyone. Okay, so can you see them in? I've just shared them now. So place your finger on that blue box. Oh, are you on an iPad or computer?
It's an iPad.
Great. Put your finger on that blue box and it should come up with some things. And then you scroll down and you choose copy.
Oh,
does that work? I mean, literally, I'm the most blind leading the blind here. I'm the most untechnical person.
Right. Can I just say bye, Marnetta? Thank you. That's really good. Nice to see you.
Marion.
Thank
nice
you.
to see you. Bye.
Okay, bye. I'm just wondering, is it possible you could put them in the meetup? And I can just go into
What a good
meetup.
idea. I will do that for you now. Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. That would work a lot better because I'm not very technical either. And one of the questions I wanted to ask, because just got a few ideas from a couple of the others. So if you did use this training in, say, with seniors, how do you get paid? Or is it not about being...
Well, that's interesting because
wrong
Shame Marion's gone now because she might have answered that for you. I think some people have been paid. I think it depends on the care home because, of course, you've got, care homes are notoriously government ones, they don't have any money, as we know. But then you have got the private care homes where they are looking for nice activities for their residents. So it would maybe come under there. But I know it has been a mix. Some coaches have got paid and some haven't. But they literally, I know Nicola did, well, that was her job anyway. But she said, I would have just literally done that for the love of it because it is such a joy. But of course, you need to get paid. But hopefully coaches are paid in other ways through doing their normal classes. And then they can do this as a gift back. But it does take time. It's not like with a job. You can't just walk into any self-employment, Sue knows, and just sort of like have an instant income.
No.
It takes time. So it is a jump and it's not for everyone.
But at least you can do it alongside, like for me, I'll be doing it alongside my own job. With knowing that I have that security. However, I'm working towards something better for myself. Therefore, it'll probably brighten me up a little bit in work, knowing that there's a means to an end. And then so I think that could work quite well. Yeah,
brilliant. So Sue, how did you find was it just the meetup group you found?
Yeah, I just started getting emails. I don't know whether, because I'm trying to figure out where the link came from originally. And I know I took my daughter when she was a lot younger to a relaxed course. Do you remember the one in Telford we did? and it was about breathing techniques and whatever. Now this is
Telford or
it was Telford. We went with Kate and
Oh, no, that was-
Emily,
yeah.
and we did meditation techniques. We took like a teddy and a pillow, and we did all sorts of
That's
stuff.
it, yeah.
And so, but that was years ago, and I
Mm.
just wondered if it had come from that now,
It probably, yeah, maybe.
or because I'm working with this RDA centre. When I did my DBS check and did all the bits for them, there was this thing about opportunities of learning courses with children, and so I'm thinking maybe because I signed up and then I didn't hear anything straight away, and I was wondering if it had come from that. I don't know.
I don't think so, because we're not in that. I would love to be on that, but I don't think
Yeah.
we're on. I think I just thought UK got it from Meetup. That's where Tony's come from.
No, I started the meetup popped up when I accepted to join in the here, and that was what the first I'd heard.
Well,
I don't know, but whatever, it was
doesn't
meant to
matter.
be
It's
here.
meant to be, meant to be, and hopefully you will be finding your ikigai.
Absolutely, I'm so
yeah.
excited. Yeah,
Amazing. I've just like the horse thing. I can just totally see it. It's amazing.
But I mean, the lady I work with, I do it all voluntary, but the lady I work with, she would probably really welcome these classes because we do classroom classes. So they could have an hour with the horse and an hour in the lecture room. So I could do techniques, and then we could stick them on horses, and then they could see how their moods and meditation techniques would affect the horse's mood and how it would bring them right down. So there's so much.
And there's, you know, she'll probably want to do a study on it.
She will. Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant, exciting.
Great. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you, Tony, for all your lovely questions. And it was great because not many had questions, so you did it. So, and I want to see that sorry box, that sorry swear box, and get your holiday sorted with the money.
Right, well, yeah, that'd be great. But if in the future you offer any concessions, I would really welcome that because I'm not working at the moment, and
Yes.
yeah, I'm not on an income.
So no, I understand. It's such a shame because two people, was it just one? One person managed to get maybe two, got funding through the job centre, and then they stopped that particular whatever it was. It was like, oh, they funded up to £1,000, and she got her training paid for by the job centre to get her back into work. And it's such a shame that the job centres don't do more things like that, because it would be, you know, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And can I just ask, the person who was with the job centre, did she actually get into work with the qualification? Because I think that's one of the problems.
No. Meaning they gave her £1,000 to train with us, and now she's working as a Relaxed Kids coach.
Right, she's actually doing that. Yeah, great, fantastic. Yeah.
She's only just starting, so you
well,
but she is building.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah.
Thank you.
Jen. Yeah, brilliant. Lovely. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much for your time.
All right.
Pleasure. Bye then.
See you again.
Bye.